Hello, good morning. Welcome to part 2 of our tutorial on HTML tags. In this tutorial, we're going to be learning about how to add, images to our HTML web page, how to add videos, as well as how to link one web page to another. Okay. Okay, so okay, good, here we are. Now, to add an image to a web page, the first thing you need to do is that you need to get that image inside of your web folder. You need to get that image inside of your web folder. That's the first step you need to do to add an image to a web page. And these images could be arranged in your web folder. For example, images could exist. Okay, here's my web folder. Images could exist directly inside your web folder, or they could be in a folder which is located in your web folder. For example, best practice is to have another folder. You name it images or image or assets or wherever. You arrange all other stuffs in another folder. So I'm going to create an image, a folder for my images. Then I'm going to pick an image from another folder where I have a list of images. Then I'll paste them inside my images folder. So you go and look for okay, I'll pick this one, pick this one, 2, 1, 2, and then I'll pick 3. I'll pick this one, 3. Okay, so I'm going to copy these images. Then I'll paste them here. Okay, I have 3 images now in my image folder. The first one is 1.jpg. Notice the extension. So again, extension, very important. You need to know the extension of the image. The second one is 2.png, and the third one is 5.jpg. So what I'm going to do now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to move this one from here, cut it, and I'll paste it here, so that you see how I'm going to add this image to this web page, as well add an image from here to the same web page. So okay, now to add an image to your web page, you simply use the img tag. Now I want to introduce us to another tag, just the div tag. The div tag is just a container, it's like a box where you can put other stuff. Okay, to bring up an image, you use the img tag like this. Now again, introducing us to some tags that are being closed this way. So there are some number of tags that they are closing. You don't close them by bringing in another img tag like this. What we have been used to previously is that when you want to close a tag, you simply bring the same tag, but this time introducing a // before the name of the tag. But in the case of an image tag, that's not the case. To close an image tag, you simply introduce the / after the name and after a space. So the name of the tag is img, then you give a space and then you introduce the /. That's how you close an image tag. Some number of tags are being closed like this. Such other types of tags that are being closed like this is the impute tag, being closed like this. We have the break tag, the BR tag, it's being closed like this. We have the HR tag, the horizontal reference tag, it's being closed like this. Yeah, the BR tag is to give a break. What's a break? For example, if I introduce a break tag, let's say if I introduce a break tag after R or after names here, let's after names I introduce a break tag to understand the function of the break tag. Then what happens is that it pushes the next content to a new line. So that's break. Simply means break the line to a new line. So you see that if I save this and I refresh my browser, you see that note some names are omitted. Now falls in a fresh line. So omitted now falls in a fresh line, and that is because of the introduction of this break tag here. So if I remove it and I refresh, then it's back to one line. Okay, so the break tag, the HR tag simply draws a horizontal line. You can see this line here. So this line is being drawn by the HR tag. The impute tag helps you to bring an input like a text box where you can write. You can see that this is a simple input tag where you could write. So if you are designing a form, the input tag is the core tag used in designing a form. So these are just examples of tags that are being closed the same way as an image tag. And so there are so many other tags, such as the link tag, some other tags like that. Okay, now the image tag on its own is not visible. Why? Because the attributes of the image tag helps to define or to change the behavior of the image tag, and one of those attributes are the Src attributes, which stands for the image source, that is the address or the source or the location of the image that you would like to add. Now if you look at this my web page about.html, looking at our folder, if the image that you want to add to your web page and the web page are in the same folder as this web page and this image 2.png, then in your Src property you just simply put the name of the image along with its extension like this, because both the HTML file and the image file are in the same folder. So doing this is going to bring the image to your web page. So this is case number 1. The image file and the web page are in the same folder, that is, they are next to one another. Case number 2 is a situation where the image file is in a folder, in this case like 1.jpg, but however that folder and the web page are in the same folder. Then to link the image to your web page, you simply bring in the folder name first as images slash then the name of the image along with its extension, and then you close your image tag like this. So that is case number 2, situation where the image is in a folder and that folder and the web page are in the same folder. That folder and the web page that you want to link the image into are in the same folder. So in that case, you start with the folder name slash, this is the folder name, then you introduce a / then the name of the image. Some attributes that you can also add to the image as attributes like the width. You can introduce the width attribute. Let's say you can say 20%. So when you say 20%, then the image will be reduced to 20% of its original size. Let's say 40%, like this. Good. Okay, next we're going to the same process, adding a video to your web page. So I'll go to my web folder now. I'll create another folder. I'll create another folder for videos like this. And then I can, let's see, let me look for, I think I have one video here. I call it rain here, and I have another one. Good. Website promotion. So I'm going to copy these 2 videos, and then I'm going to paste them into my folder, my video folder inside my web folder. Again, the same logic. If you look at this situation, I want to add this video that is inside a folder to a web page, and the video folder and the web page are in the same folder. In this case, when I want to add the video, I'll put the folder address before the name of the video. Again, I'm going to introduce another div just below this other div tag. So it's like a division like this. Okay, and then inside of this div, I'm going to introduce the video tag like this. Now the video tag, just like the img tag, also have the Src property, which should be set to the location or the address of the videos that you intend to add. For example, I want to add rain.mp4. Again, the extension very important, and rain.mp4 here, it's inside a folder here, and that folder and my web page are in the same folder. That is, they are next to one another. Okay, so it's going to be sorry, you're not seeing it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so look at this. I introduce a new div and then the video tag. So the Src property of the video as well, just like the image tag, tells the location of the video that you want to add. Now videos slash, then I put rain.mp4, which is the address of that video. If I refresh my browser, you are going to see that the video now is You can see the video is visible here, but then I might not be able to play it. Maybe I will just right click, see if I can see play button. I can say show all controls, right? Now, but however, you could tweak all this you know, from the tag. For example, if I want the controls, you know, to be readily visible, these are the controls: the pause, the play, the pause, the time, the seek, time seek, the and all the other controls. I'll just add an attribute controls. I could just add the attribute like this without a value. I'll give a space, and then I could add a value to be true. So if I set controls to be true, then automatically the video's controls will become visible automatically. You can see that. Now look at this video. By default, it's very large. Again, just like the image tag, I can as well add a width, you know, to resize. Let's say I want to resize the video to 60% of its original width. Then here you go, 60%. So controls is set to true. Other properties that will be of importance is the loop. The loop property tells the video to continue playing from beginning to end, continue playing, repeating itself. And then we have the autoplay property. The autoplay property tells that the browser to automatically plays the video once it's loaded. However, this property behaves differently from one browser to another because of privacy and you know, user consent. Most browsers prefer that the user, you know, clicks on its video, so that you don't make some users to be uncomfortable on your website. Okay, so this is just an example of how to add a video. The video tag has another property called the the source tag. So another way you can also link you know, multiple videos. Maybe you want to create a playlist, or you want to create you have chunks of videos, maybe in different video files, and you want to add it to, you know, one video tag. For example, you can use the source tag. So let's look at an example where we want to add multiple videos in a playlist. Okay, so we have something like let's create another div. Okay, close the div. Then let's just copy. Okay, so let's copy this, then we paste it here. In this case, we're going to introduce the source tag, where instead of bringing in the Src property for the video tag, you introduce the source tag. Now you could have, if you want to create a multiple, you know, you want to attach multiple videos, you know, to this one video tag, then you could have multiple sources, right? So you could also specify the video type using the type attribute, or you can leave it like this. Just like the video tag, you can close the source property this way. So I can have another source again like this. So then I will add, okay, let's go and rename, let's change the name of this other video here. Let's just rename it to promotion. Let's just say promotion.mp4. okay, then my second source is going to be videos slash promotion.mp4. so you could have multiple sources. So you could actually have chunks of videos and chunks of videos, and then you add them, you know, to one video tag like this. And here we go. So where is the second video? Okay, look at it. This is the second video, and I'm playing the second video now. Okay, lastly, we are going to look at how we could link web pages together. Okay, for example, we have a previous web page, our index page, which is this. Okay, so here. So now we want to just quickly look at how can we create a link from here to here, right? And then maybe from here, from the about page back to the index page. To do that, you use the anchor tag. Creating a link. Links are best placed at the top of the page, so I'm going to create a new div here, a new container here like this, and then I'm going to bring the anchor tag, which is just the A tag. The A tag helps you to create a link from one page to another. So it has the href attribute. The href attribute or property tells the address, or helps you to specify the address of the page that you are linking to. For example, I'm currently in index.html, and I want to link to, to create a link that when you click on that link, it will take you to about.html. So now let's go back to our web folder. Just like we have in the image case, both the index.html and the about.html are in the same folder. So I'm just going to put the name of the other web page, which is about.html, and then here I will now write about us, which is what I want the somebody to see and click. So if I go and refresh my index page, you see I now have a link here. When I click on this link, it brings me to about page. So but I have to click back to return to where I'm coming from. So but however, I could create another link in about page at the same top again. Let's go back to the top. Are we in the top? Yeah. So I could create another link here at the extreme top that will take me back to the home page. Okay, so I'll just put the href. I'll put it as index, since this one is taking me back to the home page. I'll put it as what, index.html in the href property, and then I close the anchor tag. Now if I refresh my about page, you see I now have another link here that will take me back to the home. This link takes me to about, and this link takes me back to the home. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do before we that brings us to the end of today's class is that I'm going to copy this link in about page, and I'll take it to home page, to the index, and paste it here. I'll give a space and maybe give this one character. Then I'm going to copy this, and then I'll take it to, okay, save it. I'll take it to about page and just paste it beside this. Now what this means is that both links are now in both pages. So if you go to index.html, you're going to see the link to home and a link to about, and if you come to about, you also see the link to home as well as the link to about. Now this makes your pages uniform, right? So that's one of the do's, or one of the things that is encouraged when you are designing a website. Make your pages to be uniform in terms of design, in terms of colors, in terms of themes, and everything. So from just the index page, I could go to about, I could just go to home. The whole thing just look alike, like a real website, right? Okay, so this brings us to the end of our tutorial for today. I'm gonna give you an assignment. I'm going to give an assignment, and the assignment I want to give you is, I want to give you two assignments. The first assignment you're going to do, I need you to create a web page, and using the list tags, either the ordered or the unordered list tags, I want you to list the whole tags that are contained in HTML. I want you to create a list of all the tags that are contained in HTML. So you are going to create a web page, and then you list all the tags using either the ordered listing or the unordered listing, just as we have an ordered list, an unordered listing here. We have an ordered listing here. So we're going to start with any tag. Just list all the tags. So you need to go to the internet, browse the list of all the HTML tags. We have the A tag, the paragraph tag, so I want to list them in the list. That's your first assignment. Your second assignment is that you're going to create a web page, right? And you're going to create a table. This time you're going to put 4 images in the table, 2 in each row. A table, you are going to create a table with 2 rows, each row containing 2 images, right? A table with 2 rows. So just like we have this table here. So the first row, you have 1 image, image 1, then you have image 2, then you come to the second row, you have image 3, and then image 4. Now because you have images on that assignment, you will have to zip it before you can send it via WhatsApp. You have to be able to zip it, and then you send it to our WhatsApp group. Okay, see you in the next class.